Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's not quite 10, but I'm just popping on to make sure all my connections are good. It looks like they are. And what a crazy weather we have had. I feel so badly for the people who are really being inundated with all of this particulate matter. It's very scary. Once again, we're back to wearing masks if you're going outside. Be careful. Anyway, yeah, that's the story. So it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to have a little swig of my water. I love water. Oh, I love, 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 love water. Okay, I think I have everything ready. It looks like it. I have a bunch of things to show you. Yeah. Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Okay, very good. Hello, everybody. This is Friday, and it's not Friday. It's Thursday. Good morning, Deb. Good morning. Thanks for popping on. I'm glad you got the message. Yes. I'm not going to be here tomorrow because I'm actually having a little staycation with a friend who needs a little bit of help for her activities of daily living. So I'm going to be spending some time with her for the next 4 days. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Girls' time. So anyway, it is 10 o'clock and we're going to start right away. And first of all, I want to thank everybody who continues to send me little messages about how you would like to see our Facebook Live run. And because of that, a lot of things that I'm showing you today. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for popping on. A lot of the things I'm showing you today. Paula, good morning. Okay, can't stay. Okay, don't get in trouble. I think you're probably at work. Don't tell the boss. Okay, but a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about today are recommendations from you. I'm thrilled. This is working. It's really working. I want everybody to be happy with what they see. And if you have any questions or, like I said before, if you want to learn about techniques or, hey, Cindy, good morning. Thanks for popping on. If you have any issues at all, please let me know and I'm going to accommodate you. So having said that, let's get started. First of all, let me just bring in, I'm going to show you the cards. Okay, so I told you I had 8 cards to show you, and I'm going to show you these 8 cards right off the bat. I'm going to show you, and this is what we're going to do next Monday and Tuesday, so you get to pick. When you come, you can pick which ones you want. I'll have, hey, Joyce, Vancouver, you are so funny, Joyce. She's on vacation. She's having a fabulous time, and thanks for popping on, Joyce. And Jeannie Budnick, good morning, and Gail, look at all of you joining me this morning. Thank you so much. Yay. Yep, you working. I knew it. Okay, so let me just show you the cards. These are the cards that we're going to do next week, Monday and Tuesday. Monday at 4 o'clock, Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there's one, and here is the envelope, a little attachment on the envelope. And now, again, another one. Easy. Remember, these are all the same template, but look at how different they all are. This one, this is actually using the new Moody Mauve in color paper for this year, and the Cheerful Daisies designer paper. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And then I stamped the outside of the envelope and then the inside. And then here is another one. This is old retired paper, but I'm showing you this because I want you to use up your scraps, and that was something that somebody suggested. What do I do with my scraps? So here is a card that I've designed with using some scraps. Look at how beautiful that paper is. And look at this. This is an oldie but a goodie. Again, look at how pretty. And these would make a glorious gift for somebody. You could make 4 and put them in a little PVC box, and you would have a lovely, lovely gift for somebody. Look at this one. I love bluebirds. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very simple. And then on the inside, I put a strip in the vertical position. How is that? And then the envelope has an envelope flap to match. There's another one. And then here is one more. Love blueberries. Love, love, love blueberries. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. And here is the envelope with a little strip of the designer paper on the bottom. And then here is a sympathy card. Now, Elaine and Kim were very suggestive about having something for sympathy cards or thinking of you. So all of these cards that I showed you today either have just a note, thinking of you, or with sympathy. This one's got the with sympathy. This is that gorgeous paper. Isn't that beautiful? But look at how easy and elegant that is. Again, very, very easy. Another piece of paper on the inside just to add a little interest to it. And then this is the last one. Look at how pretty this is. Isn't that beautiful? Now, okay, so those are the 8 cards that I have for next week, and I have plenty of setups. So another suggestion was, good morning, Barbara McDuffie. Good morning, good morning. Another suggestion was that I have an actual piece of paper on my grid sheet that has all of the dimensions so that you can jot these down and you won't have to run back to the video and see if I've mentioned the dimensions. So this is another thing that I'm doing right here. Oh, there's my husband outside working. Hello, Jack. Out my picture window. It's kind of funny when he pops up there. It's like, whoa. Okay, so that is what I've done. So let me just bring this back in, and so you can see that. So here it is. I'm going to put it right here. No, I'm going to put it right here so you can see it. All right, so the base of all of these cards are 8.5 by 5.5. Now, if you want to go get a piece of paper, I'll just chat for 30 seconds. Wait a minute, let me ring my bell. Did you hear that? The little things in life, folks. Okay, so here it is. The base is 8.5 by 5.5, whatever you want. The next layer is going to be 5.25 by 4 inches. 5.25 by 4 inches. Then you're going to need 4 pieces of whatever DSP you want, and those measurements are 5 inches by 7/8, 5 inches by 7/8 of an inch. 4 pieces at 5 by 7. And then you're going to take the base and you're going to score it at the 4.25 inch mark. So let me just bring in all of this and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Same, exactly the same like this. Here is my base, 8.5 by 5.5. It's already scored. I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to take my bone folder, my trusty bone folder, and give it a nice crisp fold like that. Then the next piece is going to be a piece of corresponding design cardstock. So for this, I'm going to use Highland Heather, and this piece is 5.25 by 4. So then what I'm going to do is I am going to, here we go. I'm going to adhere my 5.25 by 4 piece to my card base. Very easy. Easy, easy. Like this. This weather is, I could never, ever, ever live in Seattle. I couldn't. I mean, I heard it's a lovely place to visit. Vancouver, but Joyce, are you up in, are you getting any sunshine where you are, or is it all rainy and misty and foggy and whatever else it is wherever you are? Anyway, here we go. So I'm going to put this on like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my designer paper. Now, another little trick I did, because as you can imagine, for cutting out all of these pieces of paper, it is a puzzle piece. If you can see, if you look very careful, let me bring in one that's a little bit, okay, let me bring in the bluebirds. Now, if you look very carefully on this bluebird DSP, if you scrunched all of them together, it was one piece of paper that I started with. But then I cut them in 7-inch wide strips. 5 inches long, 7 inches wide. So I want to make sure that the puzzle pieces go together. It would cause my brain to go in cattywampus spasms if I had to, if I had this bird over here and the tail was over here and the nose was on this one. It would just drive me crazy. So what I did was, and this was a recommendation from Elaine and Nancy, that I take my pieces of designer paper and I number them. And so what I did was, here are my 4 pieces of paper. And when I turn them over, what I did was I numbered them. Here is top number 1, top number 2. Now, you notice that I don't have anything on top number 3. I'll tell you that in a minute. And here's top number 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one that says top number 1. I'm going to add some adhesive to this. And obviously, since it says top, that's where it's going to go. So here is my paper. Whoa! And I'm going to put it on my card base like this. I'm going to put it right at the top like that. And I'm going to bring it down just like that. Okay, there's top number 1. Top number 1. Okay, now I'm going to get top number 2. Where is top number 2? Here is top number 2. There it is, and I'm going to add some adhesive to that. I'm hoping you're going to find this helpful, that I show you how to do it like this, because my peeps who were here last week said this would be a great thing to to do, and so it won't get people confused. Okay, so I'm going to put this in like this, and I'm going to make sure that it goes right close but not touching. Whoops, let's get that right. There we go. Like this. Okay, now you see how the puzzle pieces coming together? If I had had those two pushed right together, you could see the tulips in the tulip bed. All right, now you're saying, what about top number 3? Well, here is piece number 3. Here is top number 4. Now, the reason that I left this blank was because, for example, on this card here, I used 3 pieces of the designer paper with the little tulips pattern, but then the flip side of that was this really pretty balmy blue dotted piece of DSP. So I liked it for contrast. So you have the option when you come next week to either continue to put this on like this. Wait a minute, let me put it like this. See, this is how it would go. Or if you wanted to use the flip side and have a piece of contrast, you could put that in like that. Okay? And then the last piece will go on like this. All right, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I am going to use this green side, and let me just get that on like that. And of course, you know, you decide. You choose whatever your eyeballs say. Oh, this is appealing to me, or this isn't appealing to me. So I'm going to put it in like this, just like this. You know, these cards are wicked fast and easy to do, folks. All right, and here is top number 4. So let's just put this on. And I just noticed something. I'm going to show you in a second here. All right, so here is the 4th one. And that's going to go on just like that. And it's going to go just like that. Okay. Now, all right, so now here you have it. Isn't that pretty? Look at how easy that was. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of my Highland Heather and a piece of white, and I'm going to use this for my message. So I'm going to take this little piece of white cardstock, and this one's going to say thinking of you. So I'm going to take my Memento ink, and I'm going to take, now I don't have the name of this stamp set, but you can use whatever you have. I know you have plenty of word sets at home. So you can take whatever word you want, whatever saying you want. You know what? I'm going to do this again. See, this came out a little bit dark on the left-hand side, the ING. I don't like that. So let me do this one more time. Let me get a little bit of ink. Maybe I pressed too hard. I'm going to ink it off here and then just stamp it one more time like this. Okay. Oh, that's much better. See, there are no mistakes in Stampin' Up. Never, never, never. No mistakes. I love that. That's very subtle. It looks really pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to put it in this punch. I love this dual punch. It's a oval, 2 ovals, one that's scalloped and one that is plain. So I'm going to take that. I've already punched out the bigger one. So let me get a little bit of adhesive on Thinking of You, like this. And then I'm going to take this and put it like this, easy. Add 2 dimensionals. Now at this point, I would decide what I want. Do I want to add some ribbon? Do I want to add embellishments? Whatever. On this one, I think I'm going to just do embellishments. So I'm going to take this, pop off my little piece of paper, and I don't know if you noticed, but I did. My eyeball noticed. You can see very closely. Now, for some people, this is not going to bother anybody, but it bothers my eyeball just a smidgeola. You can see that the bottom of this paper here is not the same width as the top. It's off by a nanosecond. So in that situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my message and I am going to put it right on top of that. So now you can't see that at all. Like that. But wait, I'm not done. I'm going to take these embellishments. I love, 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 love these embellishments. By the way, I found the cap. Good morning, Judy, all the way from Florida. Thanks for popping on, girlfriend. Let's see, Robin found the cap. The cap to my pick-me-up tool was in a stamp set. Can you even believe it? So see, the ghost was playing silliness. But anyway, she found it. I'm thrilled. All right, so I'm going to take 2 of these little pretty little gemstones. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put another one here. By the way, if you don't have a pick-me-up tool, you really need one, because look at how pretty. See that? Look at how pretty that is with that. Isn't that a beautiful card? Isn't that easy? So there is that. Now, of course, we're not done yet because you know what I did? I forgot my little strip of paper for the inside, but that's okay. What I will do later on is I'll take a piece of this contrast designer paper and put a little strip there. And then, of course, I have to do the envelope. You can't have a naked envelope. So let me just move this out of the way. And let me bring this in. And what I'm going to do, like we all know, we're just going to put some adhesive on this. Open this flap up. And there we go. And now I have a piece of the designer paper with all of the beautiful tulips on. And I want to make sure that I get it on correctly. You don't want them to be upside down. All right, there is that. And I have a little, just a smidge, a little bit of adhesive there. So let me use my adhesive remover. This is another fantastic tool. We don't sell them anymore, but you can get them at, you know, the craft stores. It's a fantastic tool. Always remember, go in one direction. You don't want to go back and forth because you could pill your paper. You don't want to do that. Anyway, so now I'll trim this out. Take my other scissors. I could have used my Snipperinis, but they're on the other table. So I'm just going to do this very simply. Now you could make a set of these, as I said earlier, and I make lots of sets of cards to give to people, and people just really appreciate it. Plus the fact that it looks really pretty. So here is my envelope flap, and here is my card. Isn't that pretty? Talk about easy, easy, easy. And what a great way to use up scraps of designer series paper, to use them as little strips. So there we go. Here are the measurements once again. There you go. Can you all see that? Perfect. And then these are the cards. I'll show you for next week. We'll have this one. And of course you can do whatever you want, whatever message you want. Sympathy card. And look at, I used one of the diamond gems on that. Look at, just adds a little bit of elegance to the card, I think. This one, the blueberries. This is the flat iridescent pearl, which I love. Look at how pretty that is. And oh, here is the bluebird again. And I didn't put anything on the front because I love, 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 love birds. And I love this paper. So I wanted to make sure that this was totally featuring the paper. So there's that. And then here is this. This is another from the tulip collection of that beautiful paper. And then this I used the pale papaya ribbon and the pale papaya cardstock as the background. And this is Blackberry Bliss. Look at how pretty that is. I wish I had more of this paper. I think it's gorgeous. That, and then we stamped on there. I mean, we put a little piece of that there. And then this is using one of the new colors. Isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty that one is. And I used some of the new twine. And what I did with this was, the twine comes in, you get 5 of them. I'll show you the 5 different colors you get. These are the new in colors for the next 2 years. This is Pebble Path, Copper Clay, Boho Blue. I forget what this one's called in Marty Move. This will come to me in a second. But anyway, I took the Moody Mauve, and because it's thick, it is thick, what I did was I split it. I unwound it, and I used half of it. So that's how I got this nice little bow like that. So there's that one, and here's the last one. How cute. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So this was all from suggestions from all of my peeps out there, and I appreciate that. So I gave you the measurements for the card, and I will do that. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I think they're pretty too. So I will do that every single week. I'll also make sure that if I'm using particular stamp sets, I'll let you know what they are. But on this one, we didn't use any particular, well, the wording, but you can use whatever words you want. And then depending on how big your word is, then you would use, rectangles, circles, whatever, to punch it out with. So that's that. So, okay, so now a couple of reminders. First of all, the DSP sale is on through the end of this month, 15% off. Thanks, Gail. So if you need any DSP from the catalog, not the specialty paper, but everything else, it's on sale for 15% off. The next thing is I just want to remind you about my class on the 25th of this month, which is a Sunday. I think it's a Sunday. Yes, it is. Beautiful balloons class. We're going to do this. Look at how pretty this one is. Look at how cute this one is. Actually, maybe let me bring this in. Let me bring this in and bring it over this way. There. Look at how cute that is. Isn't that sweet? We're going to do one of these. We're going to make 4 cards. One is going to be a shaker card. One is going to be this, and I've got 2 more. I have to decide which ones I want. But look at how cute that is. Love, love, love this. And you're going to, for this class, you're going to get the stamp set and the dies and 4 cards. So please sign up by the 14th of this month so that I can get all of your supplies for that. Okay, so it is Sunday the 25th at 9 o'clock in the morning, that class. And then the last thing is, if you want to join my team, now is the time to do it. For $99, you get $155 worth of Stampin' Up! Products, all your choice. So what better time to sign up? And if you don't want to do anything but take advantage of the kit napping and the percentage discount, then join. Why not? You get to be on my team for 6 months. Anyway, that's the story here from Lake Wobegon. No, really, from 2 Meadowbrook Road in Franklin. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And please stay healthy. This weather, and especially if you're in different locations where you're really being inundated with this particulate matter that's coming from the fires, please do take care. So I appreciate everybody popping on. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next Monday or Tuesday. If you want long distance packages, let me know. These are wicked, wicked easy. And think in terms of starting to have a little inventory of box sets so that you can give them for presents, because people do love what you do. They love what we all do. Okay, thank you so much, my friends. I hope to see you next Friday, a week from tomorrow. I will be live again. Oh, wait, one more thing I forgot. Holy moly, hold the presses. Look at how cute this is. So I wasn't going to advertise this. However, since everybody has been coming over to my classes and a couple of people have seen this and we've made them, look at how silly cute this little gnome is. Uncle Sam or Auntie Susie. Whatever you want, whoever you want to call it. It's a shaker card. See, it's a shaker card. He says, Happy 4th. How cute is that? So if you want to make these, we can make these also next week. I will tell you, this is a lot of prep work. There are 14 different pieces that I have to cut out just for my little gnome, its feet, and also the 4th and all the stars. Well, it's 14 plus the stars. But I'm certainly going to be happy to do that for you. So if you want any of these. And then the following week, we're going to do a red, white, and blue card that is, we're going to make 2 of them. Wicked easy. So I want everybody to think in terms of who are you going to send July 4th cards to? Somebody said to me this week, I don't send July 4th cards. Well, you know what? This is my challenge. I want you to think of 4 people that you could send July 4th cards to this year that would make them happy, put a smile on their face, and want them to get out their fireworks. Well, maybe not fireworks because they're illegal in some places. But anyway, their flags, whatever, and have some red, white, and blue, strawberry shortcake, blueberry scones, whatever. Okay, my friends, time is up. Thank you very much. I will see you a week from tomorrow at 10 o'clock, my usual time. And